Hey guys, I know it's been such a long time, but welcome back. I'm really excited to be back filming. I just realized that I wanted to start doing it again and be more consistent with it. So here I am. So for my first video back in a while, I'm doing basically all the products I've been loving since I last made a video, just to kind of like update whoever was watching back then. I don't have a ton of products, but I do have a lot things. I do have a lot of things. I do have a lot of things from each kind of like category. So thank you guys so much for being here and clicking on this video. If you did, I really appreciate it. And let's just go right ahead and get into the video. Okay, so like I said, I don't have something for like every category, but that's besides the point. So I do have a good amount of products. I'm not going in any specific order. I'm just gonna grab random things from my little pile over here. So let's just get started. And this is also a mix of both drugstore and high-end. I think I have like a almost like perfect ratio, just in case you were wondering. So the first product is actually something I got like over this past weekend, and it's a product I've never really used before, like in general, and I've only used it 3 times, but I know that I absolutely love it. It is the e.l.f. cream contour palette. Now, I've always been like put off by cream contour, and I don't know why. Like, I just always assume, like, why do you need to do cream contour when you can just like do it with powder or like do it with bronzer, you know what I mean? So I decided, based on a recommendation from another YouTuber, Nicole Cutler. She's amazing. I'm gonna link her down below just because she's not as well known. I mean, she is growing a lot, but she's so thorough when it comes to recommendations and reviews. So she recommends this, and it's just a little quad here. It has like one like concealer shade, which I know I'm not even gonna try to use because I know I'm not gonna like it. And then it has like 2 more like cooler, like lighter medium tone contours, and then it has 1 warmer contour for those who have deeper skin. And I've only dipped into this one right here, but I love it. It blends out so well, and that's like one thing that I'm kind of put off about, is I'm like, what if it doesn't blend out well, and then it'll look kind of like muddy, you know what I mean? But it blends out like amazing. It keeps flopping on me. I totally recommend this. It's literally like $5 if you're a beginner and you don't want to break the bank on some other kind of like high-end like contour stick or anything like that. Definitely go ahead and grab this at Ulta, Target, whatever. Just give it a try. I know it seems like annoying to put another product on your face, but you really don't even like notice that it's there once you put it on, and I really recommend this one. On the same like realm of like bronzing and contouring, this is a product that I tried out in like an Ulta haul video over the summer, but I don't think I've ever like really mentioned using it ever since then. But I have been only using this bronzer. Have I even said the name? No, I haven't. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have the shade Light Bronzer, which is actually like perfect for me, especially right now when I'm, you know, pale, because I don't see the sun here in Syracuse. Although it is sunny today, but it just snowed. Like, we got like at least like a foot of snow the other day, so now it's just like really snowy on the ground, but then it's really sunny, so then when you're walking around, you're just blinded the entire time, and my eyes hurt from walking around this morning. Anyways, so this is the Physicians Formula Butter, did I say that right? Yeah, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and there's a reason why it's called the Butter Bronzer, because it is so buttery, smells like coconuts. I hate coconuts, but I like the smell of them. And it's just like the perfect like in between of like cool and neutral. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of super warm tone or like red bronzers. I actually kind of hate them. So I like ones that are more neutral. So I really do love this. It's just so like, even just you feel like you're touching velvet. It's just so creamy. Next, I'm just gonna kind of go like in order of like the face while I'm like already on that track. So the next product is a Tarte Amazonian blush. No, Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I hate the name of it. It's so long. But I got this in the shade Seduction, and this is a perfect everyday shade because it is not too like pinky and it's not too orangey. Definitely, obviously, like has a pink, you know, look to it because it's blush, so obviously. But it really goes with every single look. I wear this all the time. It's pigmented, but it's not like insane pigment where you like have to be careful, and it really does last a long time. I know that these are hyped up a lot, but I do get the hype because it is so pretty, and it really does stay a long time. Okay, now I'm gonna go into highlight, and this is the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl. And the reason I really wanted to get this is because one of my favorite YouTubers, who's Holmes, which I'm sure you've all heard of, made this with Smashbox. This is the perfect thing to get if you want just like a glow, not necessarily like a super blinding highlight, even though you can do that. But if you just want to use like one of these two shades here, obviously right now I use this one because I am not nearly tan enough to use the middle one. But I use the Turn It On shade, and it is just such a nice like kind of glow from within highlight. Obviously you're wearing a highlight, like people can see that you're wearing a highlight, but it is so like natural, and you can build it depending on how much glow you want. And then you have this shade right here that has a little bit more like glitter in it. Like they just tell you to like kind of top it onto your other highlighters in this palette, and that's like the Blow a Fuse shade. So yeah, I really recommend this. They also have the gold version. I have the pearl version because it is a little bit lighter, and obviously right now I am quite pale, so I'm not gonna go into that realm. So yeah, I really love this one. I'm happy I got it, even though I just got it because it had Holmes' name on it. But I'm really glad I did because I do use this super often, even more than my Becca highlighter, which is like my everyday one. I've been using this a lot more actually, so I really love this one. Okay, so I have two eyeshadow palettes, and I love them both so dearly. I'm gonna go into the cheaper one first. So this is the Jaclyn palette with Morphe, of course, and I know you've all seen this. Everyone has. It's literally everywhere. But it is her 35 shade palette with Morphe, and she created this like all herself, and she put all these colors together. This is just like everyone needs this palette, and here's why. So obviously you can tell that it has every shade you need. So you have your like transition shades all in this area, and you have like your more like, you know, like bronzy kind of shades, and then it goes into like the more red and orange kind of shades, and then it kind of gets like pinky, and then it kind of goes down into your darker, deeper shades, your browns, blacks, everything like that. And then you have your pops of color, obviously, which is so nice to have in a palette like this because it's still in your comfort zone if you're someone who always uses neutral eyeshadows, but it also kind of makes you want to try something new and something different. I really love this shade right here, this like bright like blue but kind of like purpley at the same time. So gorgeous. And then it has really amazing shimmers, but they're so creamy and pigmented. But yeah, that's what I love about it, is that I can just reach for one palette and make a look out of it, and I can travel with it, and it's all, even though it's like a, you know, like a big palette, it's all in one spot. And this is more pricey than the usual Morphe 35 palettes. Those ones are usually more like 20, like mid-20s, and this one was 38. I do understand that is because of the name, but still, when you think about it, 35 colors for only $38 is really great compared to some other high-end palettes that may not even work as well, and they have like 10 shades and they're like $50. Oh my god. But yeah, I really recommend this, especially for beginners, because it kind of brings out looks on its own, so you don't have to like think about like, okay, like what the hell am I gonna do? It kind of has looks already built into it, which is really awesome. So next is another eyeshadow palette, and I really love this one because it kind of brought me out of my comfort zone because I don't have any palettes like this, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I was drawn to the packaging out of anything, that's why I really wanted to look into it. The colors are so unique, and I don't know why I was so drawn to it. Out of all the other palettes out there that have like cool different colors, this one, I think it was literally just like this yellow shade and like these like purpley blue shimmer shades, and then like the peaches, just like the whole thing. I don't know, it's just so cool, and it makes me be creative. Obviously I don't use it super often. When I do really want a cool look, I know I can go to this and I know I can make something happen with it. And I love the formula of her shadows. They're so amazing. They're the best I've ever tried, especially when it comes to the mattes. Sometimes the shimmers can be kind of like eh. Also, I know subculture exists and has its issues, but she came out with this after and she really redeemed herself because this blends like a dream. It's so nice. This is just kind of one of those palettes and one of those products that just like is the reason why I love and I'm so into makeup, because it like really brings out that like more artistic side of makeup, and it kind of like gives you that experience of makeup. I think makeup is more than just like wearing makeup and looking good. It's like the experience of getting these products and making looks with them and being creative, and this palette just kind of like encompasses that for me, if you know what I mean. Not to get all deep on you and everything, but yeah. Another Essence thing that I've really been loving is their Make Me brow gel like thing. It's just a simple brow product that doesn't make your brows crunchy, which I hate. When your brows get crunchy, brows are not meant to be crunchy. So this just gives me a nice like little wash of color when I don't want to wear any other brow products, and I can also just put it on top of my other brow products just to set everything in place. Make sure these bad boys don't go flying off or anything like that, because they will. But yeah, and this is only like $2, $3. I don't know, but it's so worth it. Another one of their products that's like, why would I get anything else if it's so cheap and it works well? So the last product I have to share with you guys is a setting spray, and this is by Makeup Revolution. It is the Pro Fix Fixing Spray. This is so great because so many reasons. One, it doesn't smell like alcohol. I mean, I'm guessing it has alcohol in it. Like, it has alcohol in it, but like that's what makes setting sprays typically. Two, it has a good mister. It's not like just like it's shooting water at your face. Like, it's just like a nice whoop. Like, it looks really aggressive, like it comes out really fast, but it is a very fine mist. Three, it doesn't run out in like 2 weeks, because I feel like all setting sprays run out so fast, especially drugstore ones. The Milani Make It Last, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray or whatever it is, they run out so fast. It's not even worth it, even though they're cheap. But I've had this for at least a month or more, probably more than a month at this point. And I think I'm only like down to here maybe. And I really have noticed that it does prolong the wear of my foundation and of my entire face. But yeah, I recommend this if you're looking for a good setting spray at the drugstore. I know it's hard finding setting sprays at the drugstore that are good, that don't run out fast, that are cheap, because it is just a setting spray. So I really do recommend this one. All right, that is all for my favorite products I've been loving since I last did a video. I think I covered everything that I've like really been loving. Obviously I have other products that I'm just kind of like like whatever. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna sound like a typical YouTuber right now, and I'm sorry, but you have to say it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, because liking videos actually helps so much more than like anything else. So just give it a thumbs up. It's like not that hard. Just click a little button. Like it doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt anyone. And then also subscribe if you really want to, and you have a YouTube and you want to help a girl out. And of course, again, thank you all for somehow getting to this video. I love you, I appreciate you, and that is all for now. I will see you in my next video. Bye!